and 4 threes, including one that tied the game back up after they had just taken a lead.
I thought Natalie did an outstanding job. I mean, she to come in from a limited, very limited role, and then have a senior starting 4-player break her collarbone the last regular season of the game, for her to come in and play in this atmosphere under this pressure like she did. I'm extremely proud of her. I mean, we definitely knew we had to have one of our 4 players step up, and she did an outstanding job of it.
How rewarding is it to see Sarah have that type of performance, obviously still coming back from an injury and sometimes able to play more minutes, sometimes less, and to have the game that she did on this tournament stage?
Sarah's a tough kid. I mean, I think we don't really ever know what Milwaukee's going to do coming into the game. They play a lot of different zones. They'll switch on offense or switch on defense, just man-to-man switching or man-to-man stay. And this time they basically face guarded our shooters and chose to guard Sarah one-on-one in the post. And that's a tough position to be in for Sarah, because the weight of the team is kind of on her shoulders for the most part. And I thought she did a great job. I mean, with her coming off, the knee injury and playing that many minutes, and, what'd she have, 24 points and 8 rebounds, 4 offensive. It's a huge game and a huge reason why we won the game. Very proud of her.
Piggyback off of that, you were talking about the pressure that Sarah had, especially going in against the top shot blocker in the conference. How were you able to help her scout against Steph? She still had 3 blocks, but guys limited her to I believe 5 points.
Yeah, the blocks part. I mean, we don't really talk about that with our posts. They just need to do what they do. Get the ball, make strong moves, and go at the rim and try to finish. Defensively, we really tried to focus on, obviously, Linder and Kostowitz. I mean, those are 2 of the best players that have ever played at Milwaukee. So we really want to try to limit them. I thought Cunningham did an outstanding job. A senior came in. We were really helping off of some of their players that didn't shoot it quite as well as the 3-point shooters. So 12 isn't Cunningham isn't known as a 3-point shooter necessarily. So we were trying to help off her to cover Kostowitz, but she came in and would she have 12 points? Which is a huge night for her. But in the end, being able to hold Kostowitz to 5 was huge. She did a great job of 6 assists, to kind of offset that a little bit. But, I thought it was a team effort. I mean, they played a great game. They're well coached, and that run was incredibly hard to take while it was going on. I mean, I thought we had some good looks that didn't go in close to the basket, and that's the way it goes. We had a few turnovers that might have helped stop that run, but they go up 2, and we definitely could have quit, and hung our heads and quit playing hard. But the team wouldn't allow it and stepped up and made huge shots and made enough free throws down the stretch to win it.
What did you see specifically out of your team at the tail end of that run to make that 8-0 run to counter that?
Well, the biggest thing was just mental toughness. I mean, I think at that point in the game, a 20-0 run, again, it'd just be very easy to kind of let it slip the rest of the way. You go from their 2-point lead to a 5-point lead to a 7-point lead, and now you can't make the comeback. So I thought India, being a senior, she kind of decided that, hey, I'm going to either win this or lose it. And we had talked about that in practice. I said, India, you don't want to put this in the hands. If I'm a senior, she's really the only senior that's playing a lot, and if I'm going to go out, I'm going out swinging. You know what I mean? I don't want to put it in the hands of anybody else if this is my last game, or whatever. So I thought at the end she realized that, she had gotten scored on a couple times down the stretch and given up some baskets, and she knew she had to make a play, and she's done that a lot over her career down the stretch, making big shots. So she had a little space and knocked it down, and I was very happy for her and the team.
And to expand about Natalie Myers, what kind of things went into practice this week for her specifically, knowing she had to fill in for Kelly?
Well, nothing. I mean, she's played minutes at our 4 spot all year. I mean, it's just when your minutes go from 3 or 4 to what she have 28, 3 or 4 to 28. You know, that's a big difference. I mean, she knows what to do. You know, Kelly had just been playing very well. I mean, I think Kelly the last 11 games has been playing the best of her career. So you know that limited the other 4 players' minutes, but. I thought, you know, for her to come in, and we talked about it, you know, she's probably going to have to make shots because I would think, you know, they're not going to help off Nikki. They're not going to help off India. They're not going to help off Chelsea, you know, so the 4 is the one that they help off of. So she just came out and knew she had to shoot them and knocked them down. Again, just proud of her, happy for her, and happy for the team.
What do you guys have in store for Milwaukee this time around?
For who?
Green Bay. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. We're going to try to enjoy this game for a couple minutes. But, you know, Green Bay's extremely tough team. I mean, they're physical, they're well coached. They, you know, have all the positions. Again, two great seniors that play, you know, the majority of their minutes. We're going to have to just play a very solid game on both ends. They do a great job of forcing turnovers and rebounding really well. Lindstrom is one of the best rebounders in the country, not just in our league, in the country. And LeClaire handles herself out there very well and controls the team. And it's going to be a challenge, to say the least. The great part is, I mean, this is like David and Goliath. I mean, we're the little guy that has no chance to win. You know, nobody in the world would bet on us tomorrow. So, you know, we can go out and play our hearts out and see what happens.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.